So Hoenn gets made fun of for being like 90% water. And what is the one thing that really hates water? Cats? Well, yeah, but League players. Sure, but we're talking about Pokemon here. Rock types? Valid guess, but I meant fire. Ground types? Dude, I already said the answer. I picked Pokemon Sapphire for the sole reason of it being the bluest. Groudon! Wally, this is why your dad went for the Moo Moo milk. Can you just shut the fuck up? I picked Pokemon Sapphire for the sole reason of it being the bluest one of the Hoenn names. And wouldn't you know it, there's whopping 6 fire types in Hoenn, with 2 being in the same location, deeming that a coin flip, and 1 being a literal technicality. I'll get to that as we move on. My hardcore Nuzlocke rule set is in the description, but if I sum it up, I'm only allowed 1 encounter per area, can't overlevel the next gym leader, can't use any items in battle, and if any of my little fire guys gets extinguished in the process, it is dead.
Forever.
Without further halt, let's take a look at my attempts of a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sapphire, using only fire-type Pokemon. After I get out of the oversized trunk my mom put me in, I take the Chimkin, which I call MicroWavey, torch a random criminal's dog, and face Roxanne. Why is this so rushed, you ask? Trust me, you'll regret the wish for more early game in a second. Turns out, despite the Chimkin's undeniable swag, he doesn't fare very well against boulders. The first Torchic goes down. You'll be missed, buddy. Attempt 2 had a slightly worse chicken at his disposal, and dispose of him, Roxanne did. This is the run, right? No way 3 small firebirds get squished by the same rock. Well, this Torchic certainly put up more of a fight, managing to burn the Geodude and eventually prevail with its plus special attack nature, only for Nosepass to quite literally rock his world. Okay, it's safe to say I need a different approach to this. Attempt 4, I dodged all the trainers I could, and actually EV trained my Torchic on wild Silcoons and Cascoons for the maximum defense EVs. And if you've been on this channel before, you know I banned EV training from my runs, and it's normally a rule, but I didn't feel like getting stuck before Roxanne for an eternity waiting for the perfect breast. I meant a chicken breast. It sounded better in my head, forget it. After like 20 minutes, my buff Torchic made its way towards Roxanne. Thanks to some fortunate misses and a defense curl setup, Roxanne wasted both potions on her Geodude, and it still got only 1 burn weakened Rock Tomb off. Nosepass missed the first hit, and then the second one as well. My next Ember crit the Rock Rudolph, and it chose to tackle, only enabling my Oranberry to proc. Rock Throw didn't kill, and Ember got the burn. Well, it's safe to say we got this in the bag. Oh, never mind. Attempt 5 got a hasty Torchic, which wasn't ideal for Roxanne, but would profit us later in the game. I split the EVs into HP and defense this time, and was prepared to get my egg cracked once more. But this Berserk KFC ingredient heated Geodude almost into a roly-coly, and was able to exchange Nosepass's Hardens for Growls, and also burn him, meaning when it finally got a Rock Tomb off, it was but a fraction of the damage. Rock Throw did just 10, and I kept on growling. The combination of Ember and Burn whittled Nosepass down, and I witnessed one of the coldest 1v1s in my Nuzlocking history, as Nosepass's Rock Throw missed the KO by 2 HP, and so did Ember, leaving the Burn to finish Nosepass off, meaning I was finally able to flip the age-old saying, and killed 2 stones with 1 burn. I finally got more power, as MicroWave evolved and got double kick. And it was a straight track to brawling. I gotta say I was impressed, because despite it being a fighting type gym, my Combuskin had the biggest spikes there, and defeated both opponents with ease. I casually delivered a leather to the local champion, and he didn't even say thank you. Instead, he threw some steel-type garbage at me. Don't worry, we'll get back at him, I swear. Anyway, now it was time to fight Meg, and this one could do us in if we're not careful. 1 Ember kills the Shroomish. Wait, what? Please no stun, 4 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 Did you really think I was that stupid? Did you really think I was gonna let a sun spore take me back to the satanic worshipper playing with deadly stones? Marshtom's bite enabled Combustion to kick some sand his way, but he hit Machot through it. She hit Machot through the nerves, but it's fine. Do it. Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Okay. Nummel, as my future ally, shows how useless it is, and we can move on to Watson, who doesn't have his Emerald Manetric, meaning there's nothing stopping my furiously kicking flightless bird. But I was still faced with a huge dilemma. Okay, now I have to decide if I want to go Oran or Cherryberry here. Cherryberry is good in case we actually get paralyzed, obviously, but they might not go for Thunder Wave, because they're faster than me, or Magneton is. Magna might just die turn 1. But if I go Oranberry, I'm obviously gonna get healed in case the Voltorb blows up. And I think I wanna go for that. Okay, let's see if I made the right call. Magnemite had no chance of surviving Double Kick, and I had a great game plan for Voltorb. We Double Kick turn 1. Okay, Spark, don't paralyze me. Nice. Bring it to red. Oh, okay. that works. Cool. Thank you, Combustion. I wanted to flex here with the healing AI, but like, okay, I'll take it. Magneton was out last and hit hard with Shockwave. The first double kick brought him to about the same HP as Oranberry healed mine. Might as well go for it. Oh, he healed again. Okay, I forgot about that. Come on, crit, crit, do it. No. Come on. No, okay. It's fine. Well, that means you have to live now. What? How was I? What? Were we speed died this whole time? We were speed died. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that victory, okay. And with that, the Torchic solo run comes to a close, as we get a Nummel named Heather, and the far better outcome with Torkoal in Fiery Path, which I name Fireplace. I then watch a heated argument in Meteor Falls, before facing Archie on Mount Chimney, which, like, you're pirates, aren't you supposed to sail the sea? What the fuck are you doing at the top of a volcano? Whatever the answer was, Combustion and Torkoal made a quick work of Archie's team, which meant only one thing. It's time to see who's the superior firebender around here. Despite her gym being covered in smoke, I saw Flannery shivering as I popped in. I guess it's time to turn up the heater. Nummel was lucky enough to get a 7 on the magnitude scale, burying the first. Haha, you thought I'm gonna say it, right? Sadly, it was a 6 on the next one, but she stupidly went for light screen. Flannery was even dumber and healed her. The next magnitude was even lower, but I was faster. Watch it get 10 now. I'm gonna cry. Torkoal was last, and Nummel said pop pop with an 8. Torkoal, don't crit me, please. And don't paralyze. Nice. And I'm gonna say, fuck it, we ball. Oh, we ball! Let's go! Heather, you pulled through. I shouldn't have done that, I'm super fucking stupid. And just like that, a single Nummel smoked Flannery's whole team and grabbed his way into the GOAT conversation. After a couple beatings, I get the Cobra Kai special and bash in all the basic normal types in Norman's gym, before challenging Pops himself. Yeah, he has 2 slackings, and so what? I have a Pokemon that naturally learns Protect on level 24. What are you gonna do about that, genius? The first slacking goes down, and Biggeral loses to Combustion. The second slacking tries to be Big Brain and Focus Punches Torkoal on the switch-in. It doesn't do much. Fireplace then gets back on track with the Protect strat, and Norman gives up the Balance badge. I beat Shelly in the Weather Institute, and here comes the technicality I mentioned before. Cast form is a normal type, but changes types corresponding to the weather, so I kept him as a viable encounter. But here comes the rule I came up with. Since the whole point is that the team has the same weaknesses, I was only able to use cast form in its sunny form, meaning every time it is switched in, I have to waste a turn on sunny day. In addition, I can only keep fire type moves and weather ball for damage, nerfing this already weak Pokemon to oblivion and deleting a possible answer for Wallace and Drake. Can we move on now? After May handed me the useless fly, Numel evolves. And after spending way too much time on this children's puzzle, we get to Winona. Swallow is her lead, so I fire up the heater again. She goes for double team, but Rock Slide hits regardless, almost crashing the pilot. I then go for Ember to set the kill, and as I click Rock Slide, Winona switches her poor Pelipper in. Yeah, she turns the cheats on and Pelipper hits every single supersonic. But it's all fine, as the water/flying type gets torched by my fire/fighting type. Yeah, it doesn't matter which angle you look at this, Winona is getting cooked. Skarmory gets melted by fireplace, just like my childhood Lego sets. Alteria's Earthquake doesn't quite kill Torkoal, as it paralyzes her with Body Slam. Camerupt comes back in on a Dragon Breath that levels the playfield, but Altaria stays fully paralyzed, unlike my Flaming Camel. Winona heals it, but I hit another Rock Slide, and it happens again. Swallow is poetically last. Heather finally claims the full Parathorn, but I have the perfect answer. Cast Form tanks a quick attack and an aerial ace as the sun comes up. Swallow tries to cheese again and succeeds. Another aerial ace takes Oven to 20, and a successful Weather Ball takes Swallow to the Pet Cemetery. Winona? More like Luzona. Am I right? I finally reached level 36 with Combustion, turning this MicroWavey into MacroWave.
MicroWavey?
I also catch the last team member in Vulpix, and go back to the only lit spot in this region for a Firestone. Ninetales joins the gang and burns through the Aqua Gauntlet, making that deep purple song come to life. You know, the one that goes to 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 to. I ride some weird escalators like I'm a mayonnaise in Tate and Liza's gym and face the brother and sister.
Like a brother-sister crime-fighting duo?
Brother and a sister? That... fuck?
I had prepared a decent plan for these two Pokemon, so it's safe to say they didn't stand a chance. Ninetales burned the Lunatone as it went for Calm Mind, and the next turn did the same thing to Solrock, turning both Stone Cold rivals into Sauna Hot. And Solrock crit Psychic on Ninetales, plus Lunatone hit Hypnosis on the one Pokemon without the Chestoberry on my team. See, I told you my plan was decent. Not foolproof, but decent.
So it's safe to say they didn't stand a chance.
I was in backup mode now, so Heater came in to eat a Psychic as Lunatone set up Light Screen. Then the +2 Psychic hit Torkoal. Solrock's Psychic put Heater into the kill range as well. The Stone Titans were falling fast, but not fast enough. I put MicroWavey out. Estate, or Liza, healed Lunatone. I switched Ninetales in. Damn it, live it. I decided to kill the Solrock to make it a 2v1, but I still knew something was gonna have to die here. Solrock turned into Soul Sand, and Psychic barely didn't kill Cast Form. Double Kick got close to killing the DreamWorks mascot, but it still hit one more Psychic, dusting the weakest and most obnoxious member of my team. But it still wasn't over. The second Hyper Potion made me realize one death wasn't enough. Like really close to the kill, right? Oh my god, it's not even fucking close. Oh, it might be. They don't have any more healing and I'm faster on both Pokemon. Okay, cool. So we're one death in and it's the Pokemon that I was contradicted if I even use it at all, so I'm fine with that. Tate and Liza fell, but now I needed a new Sunsetter for Wallace. I relaxed by pushing some boulders in an underwater cave, and then had a meditation session while my team completely swept the cavern on the seafloor with Archie. His dumbass doesn't know colors, and the red orb made Kyogre eject itself into the atmosphere. So I hunted it down, used the correct orb, and showed my dominance by killing it.
He microwaved it!
I fixed my problem with Sunny Day, and then deliberately sat for like 5 minutes, figuring the puzzle out, because I was too stubborn to look it up. And that wasn't the toughest part. I planned the Wallace fight pretty well, utilizing all of the gears in my team to their full potential, and still came up with a succession rate at about 45%. The lead love disc faces my new weather presenter, and thanks to Sunny Day, the incoming water pools does laughable damage, or maybe that's because it's coming from a love disc. I set up a safeguard next on a second 4 water pools, and then get the quad weak heather some action. Earthquake takes out the ass-shaped fish, and 2 of those take out Celio. Whiscash comes in, and a slash does decent chunk as he overwrites my weather. 2 slashes, 1 amnesia, and a crit later, and we're face to face with Seeking. Post water pools does decent damage as Brick Break misses the kill and Wallace heals. But the rain stopped, meaning my now faster Chimkin is able to make the fish into sushi with 2 more Brick Breaks. Melodic is last. Give me a high roll or a crit. Do it! That's a good enough roll. Don't confuse me. We should live this. Okay, the berry, nice. Give me a second as strong as the last roll. Let's go! Okay, Blaziken fucking earned this one. With Wallace defeated, I realized this run has to be the run. I'm not going back to Littler Route. I'm not waiting for another plus attack, speed, or max defense Torchic. Not after all of this. I have to make it to Evergrande City. Speaking of which, we got here. Don't ask me what I'm using as a surfboard, okay? I run through the Victory Road. Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo is weak to water too, right? Dude, that bit was over like half an hour ago. You know what? Enough is enough. Stop interrupting my sentences, you idiot! Whew. And now it's just 5 more battles. So let's enter the final gauntlet. Believe in yourself and go forth, huh? Sure thing. Sure thing I'm believing in my 4 fucking fire types to do all of this. I have just one question for you. Are you ready to see the full power of max attack Blaziken? Nice damage, dude. Well, that didn't kill. Yeah, that didn't kill either, though. Nice Furosaur, Phoebe. Good job! You did save this Banat for sure. Definitely did it. Good job. Blaziken then had to hold one for the team, which he did with ease. So Heather got a level up as well. Ninetales then did her Weather Girl duty as a Shadow Ball hit. Oh no, the Spadev drop definitely matters on the Shadow Ball. Okay, that's Phoebe. Shell Bell, nice. Okay, after this ghostly intermission, let's get right back to it. Oh my god, it lived. I did not expect that. It's not gonna kill me though. See? It's not gonna crit. Why would it do that? Now she's gonna heal it. I just missed the range. I'm not gonna do it another time, right? I'm gonna hit it this time. Yep, that's a crit. Okay, that works too, I guess. The second Glalie didn't withstand the heat either, and that left only one Elite Four member in my way. And why do I cut out the in-between parts when I heal? Because this is usually happening during. With the newly learned technique of protection, I went to face the captain of the dragons. Heather was leading this time, since I didn't want Blaziken to do all the work. Alright, this is like a 50-50 range. Can you please hit it, Torkoal? Not Torkoal. Hammer up. Now you're not gonna hit it because I fucked your name up, right? Do it, please. Please hit the range. Please kill it. Nope. Okay, it's gonna be more interesting because now Drake's gonna be able to kill a few of my Pokemon. I might as well go for it again, right? It's gonna heal. I could have switched, I guess, but like, whatever. It's gonna do less now because we're not full HP anymore. Do like 70% at least, so I'm comfortable with Earthquake. Okay, yeah, that's good. The only member of Drake's team affected by Earthquake was down, and out came Flygon. It's gonna set up with... Oh, it might not, right? Do I want to risk attacking... Oh yeah, I have Protect. I'm definitely risking attacking here. I should have Rock Slided, I think. Eruption was the right call, since Camerupt was still above half. But who would I be without second-guessing myself? That's good enough damage. Flygon went for Dig, which is also the only reason I kept in the clip of me teaching Protect to Camerupt and Blaziken. See? Even after Dragon Breath, still above half. It might seem a little unfair, but come on. If the game didn't want me to use it, why can I buy Protect in the mall? Come on, set up Storm, please do it. Okay, it's fine. It's completely fine with me, I have Protect. With one return, Flygon returns back to the grave it dug before, and Salamence makes this intimidating stand. But return still does a lot. Salamence flies up, which is the reason I thought Protect to Blaziken, forcing the mighty dragon to use the not-so-effective Crunch, as returns get him to red. He tries the flying trick again, but Protect doesn't let him. And Salamence goes down without making any noticeable impact on Blaziken's health bar. The second Flygon gets hit with return upon entering, and tries to throw some bucket sand. But Blaziken is relentless. Dragon Breath doesn't paralyze, and the second Flygon joins his brother at 6. 6 feet deep, that is. Altaria is last, but even here, return does a decent chunk. It starts setting up and hitting tough takedowns, but return is able to miss. Wait, no, I meant return misses again? And Altaria keeps buffing with greed? Yeah, you heard me right, greed. Because one lucky crit return takes the Cloudbird down, and I turn down Sky Uppercut before accepting Drake's white flag. Now, it's just one more battle left in this Blaziken Fire type only Nuzlocke, and it's against the Rock Steel type master, Steven Stone. Yeah, the same guy who threw some leftover Skarmory accessory at me in the Granite Cave. Time to clap back. His rock types make Blaziken sick, remembering all his brothers Roxanne's Pebbles slaughtered. But he's humble enough to step aside and let his buddy, Heather, the Flannery Slayer, take the lead. Skarmory flies in, surprisingly with all his steel wings still intact, which he also proves by immediately critting Heather with Aerial Ace. But this bashful camel has had enough flying bullshit this run, and crits him right back with Eruption, melting the Metal Bird almost like a fireplace would. Aggron barges in, and I know there's no backing down. Camerupt shares one last look with his compatriots, and Earthquake turns off the heater. Blaziken comes in to finish his MVP journey through Hoenn by smashing through Aggron and hard-hitting Metagross. As he sees the ground beneath him shake, he swears to avenge Heather, holds the hit, and kicks a flaming hot hole through Metagross's body. Armaldo is out next, so Stove gets hot and ready. Slash does barely anything, and Stove lets the sun shine on the battlefield, while the same sun sets on her life with a salve of rocks. But she's okay with that. She knows she's not the star of the show, she never was. Blaziken fires another Blaze Kick with sun over his head, and Armaldo can't handle the heat. Claydol is the penultimate foe, and if you remember correctly, there's been 4 Pokemon on this team entering the league, and since this run has to end just like it started.
I'm sorry, little one.
Torkoal holds an Earthquake and watches the dumb light screen as she grits Return. She protects the next Earthquake, stalling the barrier out for her brother in crime. Holds a second Earthquake but misses the kill, so Steven cowardly heals, and Torkoal doesn't like that, so she repeats the grit from earlier as Ancient Power finally puts him down for never mind, this fireplace is still smoldering. Return isn't enough this time either, so Steven heals again. Torkoal pushes Return with her last bits of strength, ensuring the range for Blaziken, and finally succumbs to the rocks. Blaziken jumps right back in and renders her sacrifice useless by critting his Blaze Kick, turning Claydol into pottery and sending the penis plant out last. He clenches his fists and with one more Brick Break, finishes the last rock in our way. After watching my Chimkin be the last man standing, Steven admits defeat. And just like that, I have achieved the title of the Hoenn Champion with only 4 fire types and a cast form. Yeah, we all remember cast form, right? Thank you all so much for watching this video. But with that, my job is done, and I'll see you next time.
MicroWavey